So recently, I went to that Bear game that you guys saw at the beginning, and I took my film camera. I shot some photos, and this is the first time I printed some of my pictures. I hear about photographers all the time saying, "Print your work, print your work, print your work." That'll probably be the title of this video: is "Print Your Work." But I have some pictures from more than just the Bears game. Just some film photos I've taken. This is a nice picture of my fiance, her pregnant belly. I'm pretty sure this was shot on Portra 400 or 800. So the grain on that is just amazing. 400 or 800. They're nice photo. These are all 8x10s that I printed. So they're a little bit more on the expensive side for printing at Walgreens, but Walgreens always has discounts. So I was able to get 40% off of my order using their discount for this week or month or whatever it is. This is a photo for Amir. Not sure how well it'll focus. So I've really gotten into film photography recently. I shoot on an Olympus OM10. I'll pop up one of my Instagram stories right here. I've been shooting a lot of Portra 800 and 400. I've shot a couple rolls of Tri-X, and then black and white K-Ping. It's just a cheaper black and white. It's about $10 a roll. This is a picture of my son. This is another picture from the Bears game though. Nice picture of my brother-in-law looking out on the field. And when photographers say print your pictures, I really understood that when I printed these, because specifically with this photo, when I just look at it on a screen, the details in the background kind of get lost. So you lose the players on the field. You can see it, but it's not as easy to see as it is right in front of you printed out. I took this picture while we were walking on our way into the game. I saw this fella and I thought he looked really cool. I'm really into street photography, so I asked if I could snap his picture. Before we went to the Dolphins game, we went to Shed Aquarium, or excuse me, the Dolphins did play, but before we went to the Bears game, we went to the aquarium. So, as I said, dolphin, here's a picture of a dolphin in the aquarium. I didn't take many pictures in the aquarium, but I really liked the rays coming behind the dolphin, and there was a decent amount of light in their tank, so I knew I could probably get a couple okay ones. This one I really like. The dolphin is kind of on its back there. This one looks like I missed the focus a little bit, but this is another one. Like on the screen, it looks really good, but right here, it looks like I missed the focus a little bit. I have to print it out. Still a okay photo. So this is a photo of my son at the park. Really liked how he was standing there reaching up, so I'm glad I was able to snap that real quick. This was that same day at the park. This is my brother. He was pushing my son in the swing. So I really like the composition on that one, how I have the change from the swing, and then he's kind of in the middle. He's not perfectly in the center, but he's in the middle of the chains. That same day, right before we went to the park, I stopped by my parents' house. I grabbed this photo of my other little brother real quick. Now this, I wanted to save this one for last. There was this girl, these two ladies actually, that had pretty good seats at the Bears game. There were a few rows in front of us, and they had some really nice signs that they made. One of them, the one that I could read, said, "Came for the Bears, stayed for tight pants." They were never able to make it on the big screen, but while they had the sign up, I was able to snap a picture of that one side of the sign. So This is probably one of my favorite photos I've taken. Just with the field in the background, the sign, I think it's perfect. There's a guy right below her that's looking up at whatever the other side of the sign is saying. But it's not really about creating the photo, it's about capturing the photo. Having the photos in your hands and actually being able to see all the details, it really puts an emphasis behind the photos, behind what I'm doing. It makes them a little more meaningful almost. I can see it on a screen and be like, oh, that's a really good photo I took, or oh, that's a okay photo I took. But seeing them printed out, I can really critique them. And I think as creators, as photographers, as videographers, as editors, I think we critique ourselves way too hard. I think for photographers, printing can help you really see your work truly for what it is. Alright, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for watching. Print your photos.